It's time to lock in December and manifest all your dreams. Hi you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jyotsna and in today's video, I'm in New York City. If you're able to see the bright sun, it's because your girl manifested it. I manifested the weather to be great. If you're watching this video, then this is your sign to lock in December. I know that December can be considered as a lazy month because everybody is in that festive mode, that holiday mode. Everyone wants to just celebrate and be in that holiday season and not really be disciplined. And I completely understand that. I respect that. If you want to take a break, if you want to just have fun, that is totally fine too. There who want to be disciplined, who want to be consistent, please don't wait for the new year to be consistent. You can literally lock in the entire of December to quantum jump into your dream reality in a month. I have an entire course that teaches you that. You can grab it from my Stan Store page. Please don't wait to make New Year's resolutions and to start something. And I know a lot of my clients also said the same thing to me when they're trying to manifest their dream job. They were like, okay, I will start applying again from January. And I was like, why are you waiting till January? Why can't you just start applying now? If you guys have seen the video where I mentioned that I manifested my dream job in 3 days, that happened in the month of December. I got my offer in the month of December. So, what is stopping you from believing that you could actually get your dream job in December? And I recently spoke to another friend of mine who landed a job in Amazon in New York City in the month of December. So, it literally happened like 2 days ago. So, what makes you think that you cannot manifest your dream job in the month of December? Don't give your excuses more power in your life. Actually, quantum leap and get whatever you want in less than a month if you decide that right now. I have so many examples of people who have manifested the impossible. Like, let me tell you a very recent example of something that I manifested, which was quite impossible to me and something that I will always remember for the rest of my life. If you guys know, I took a girls' trip to Peru with my friends, and taking a girls' trip was actually in my vision board. I did not expect it would happen so soon, but it actually happened, and I'm so grateful for that. I know that it's a privilege to be able to go on a girls' trip to Peru and to travel with like your best friends back from engineering days. Yeah, I am super grateful. I know that sounds like a huge privilege, but I'm so lucky and I'm so blessed, and I'm always counting my blessings no matter what. So anyway, long story short, we actually went to Machu Picchu, but the problem was we went on the day when railway protests were there. So basically, if you guys don't know or you haven't followed the news, a lot of tourists have actually been stranded, like thousands of tourists, and they weren't able to go to Machu Picchu because of the railway protest that is going on in Peru. So many of my friends actually warned me even before the trip when I was leaving that, you know what, it's actually not safe. There are a lot of fights, protests going on. I don't think you'll even be able to see Machu Picchu. I remember when we were in the bus just going near the railway track, there were people like our tour guides also who warned us and told us that we're not sure if we'll be able to do Machu Picchu. We'll try our best, but if at all it gets cancelled, then it gets cancelled. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything because this is not in our control. There's, protest with by the local people, so we can't really do much here. It was quite disappointing because we didn't even start our trip. We didn't even go to Machu Picchu. Like, we didn't even start the Inca Trail, and people were already telling us maybe it might not happen. And I remember I had a conversation with my friend Shamni. She was like, Joe, can you please manifest that we actually go see Machu Picchu? Test is happening, that gets cancelled and nothing happens, and we actually get into the train. And I remember telling Shamni very clearly, you know what, I know that we're going to go to Machu Picchu no matter what the circumstances are going to be. I know that we're going to get there. Do you see what I did here? I was living in the end. No matter what was happening, no matter how the situation was, and it was a serious situation. We saw people fighting. We saw like journalists coming with like huge cameras filming the protest and like people yelling and shouting. I remember telling Shamni, I don't know what's going to happen with the protest and whether we're going to go by train or whether we're going to hike. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know that we're going to go to Machu Picchu. Like, no matter what, it's happening. We stood in line, I think, for like 3 hours. Our tour guides came and told us that, you know what, the train is cancelled, so we actually can't go like this. We will try to do the tour from the backside, but we're not sure if that is also possible. Please give us some time. And at this point of time, everyone gave up. Like, everyone were like, oh my god, we're not going to go to Machu Picchu. And even the tour guides weren't sure. Like, they were unsure about everything. They were making phone calls and they were trying to figure out what to do, because obviously if the train is cancelled, it's a little difficult to get there. There was a backside route apparently, but again, they need permissions for that. There are so many logistics and travel and everything that has to be planned. So they were actually calling up and they were really unsure about what's going to happen. And I remember one of the girls in the line, she actually started crying. She was like, oh my god, I feel so bad because tomorrow is my flight. Like, I leave tomorrow. Like, she had her return ticket tomorrow, so she had to basically go go back and she can't really do the tour if it doesn't happen today. And Machu Picchu, and she kept it in the last just because she was saving the best for the last. And when she started crying, all of my friends also, they were also feeling so bad, and they were like, wait, we came all the way here and we don't get to see Machu Picchu. Like, what is this? Like, what is happening? And there was chaos, to be honest. And in circumstances like this, when everyone is feeling bad and everyone is anxious, it's just sad about not seeing Machu Picchu. Imagine how the situation would be and how the thought process would be. In my mind, I was affirming, no matter what happens, no matter what the circumstances are, I have seen Machu Picchu with my friends. Like, that has already happened. And I have so many pictures that I saved from Pinterest, like the pictures that I wanted to take, like the exact pose I wanted to be in when I go to Machu Picchu. And I was like visualizing in my mind, I was affirming all the time that, we went to Machu Picchu and I got to take pictures, I got to make a beautiful video, all of this already in my mind. And when all of this is happening, trust me, guys, it is so hard to be positive. When the circumstances are like this. But no matter what happened, I just did not give up. In my mind, I was thinking, we already went to Machu Picchu. He came and told us that we can't do the Inca Trail, obviously, but there is a backside route that we could take, which would again require 4 hours of hiking, 4 to 5 hours of hike. But we'll be able to reach our hotels, and the next day in the morning, we can try to tour Machu Picchu from the backside. So basically, you won't see the front view of the mountains, like you won't see the front view of Machu Picchu, but you will see like the backside view. So many people were again super disappointed. Obviously, they were happy that something is better than nothing, but at the same time, they were super disappointed because they were like, okay, wait, we're not seeing the main viewpoint. Like, that is the main viewpoint that we paid for, and that is what we came here for, and that is supposed to be the best view. Like, how can we miss that out? And I remember being slightly disappointed at this point as well. I was like, you know what, in my pictures, in my Pinterest pictures, I saw like, all the girls like dressed up and taking pictures and all. And I remember one of my friend also told me the same thing, that listen, we're in our hiking clothes, we're not going to look like them. It's not possible to look like them. And I was like, you know what? Everything's manifesting in my favor. I know everything works out for me. I know I am the exception. And I know that whatever I want is possible for me. So the entire time, even during the hike, whenever we took a break, whenever we were like sitting and chilling, I would scroll and look at the Pinterest pictures that I saved in my phone, thinking that this is the viewpoint we're going to see and this is where I'm going to take my picture. Apparently, there's a rule that only the people who do the Inca Trail are allowed to see like the viewpoint. This is what was told to us, obviously. And to be very honest, everything was so unplanned, everything was so unsure. We were the first batch during this protest that was actually going from the backside. We were the first batch that had to take special permission in order to enter Machu Picchu viewpoint without doing the Inca Trail. So all of it was unsure till the very last moment, you guys. In situations like this, when you feel like your manifestation is impossible, like it's just difficult to happen, you have to tell your mind and you have to train your mind to believe that circumstances do not matter. No matter what situation you are in, no matter what tough times you are in, just think about one difficult time that you had maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and you know that eventually you got through it. Eventually the circumstances changed. Eventually the situation started favoring you. You have to trust that things always work out for you, like no matter what. And in my mind, I kept thinking, I am the exception. I know that no matter what happens, we are the first batch. I completely understand that. But at the end of the day, I know I'm the exception. So whatever I want just comes to me. Like, everything works out in my favor. This is my favorite affirmation. You guys already know that. We were able to go. I was able to see the Machu Picchu viewpoint, the main viewpoint, and we were able to directly go. Obviously, there was an exception that was made by the local people, and we're so thankful for that. But yeah, we were able to go. We went inside. We took all the pictures, videos we wanted to take. And like I told you, I wanted to take pictures with like the hat I bought and like the outfit that I had planned to take pictures with in the viewpoint. I just know that I'm going to take pictures in that viewpoint with the outfit that I decided. I'm not going to take pictures sweating in like hiking clothes. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And I am so grateful it happened exactly the way I wanted it to. I am literally here after the trains got cancelled. I can't believe I am here looking at this view. Just look at my view. Times like this, it becomes very difficult to convince your subconscious mind that things are working out for you. So my advice in order to manifest when the situation seems impossible is, number one, believe you are the exception. Like, keep affirming in your mind, I am the exception. Like, whatever circumstances are, they're temporary. They're not going to be permanent. And step two is always be positive. Have a strict mental diet. No matter what happens, no matter what your circumstances are. Even if things don't unfold the way you want it to, forget about it. You don't have to worry about the how. Don't worry about the how, don't worry about the when. Just be positive, have a strict mental light in your mind that it's going to happen. Things are going to work out for you. And the timeline can be anything. It can be 1 week, it can be 1 month, it doesn't matter because things always work out for you. You have to train your mind into seeing the positive. You have to have that mental discipline and that mental ability to follow through despite your circumstances. Because I know some of the greatest people, some of the most successful people, no matter what circumstances they were in, they pushed through. Like they never gave up and they had that mental discipline to just persist. You have to have the same kind of mental discipline. You can do affirmations in order to develop that mental discipline. You can do visualization, you can do meditation. I love quantum jumping meditation. You guys know I have that as part of the dream job mastery. Love it. I still do it till now every single day because I do want to up level in my own personal career as well. So yeah, you can do anything you want to. Pick one technique. I don't want you to overload or overburden yourself with like multiple techniques. Something that I personally do is robotic affirmations. You guys know every time in my mind I'm affirming something like I am a powerful manifester, or I make money in my sleep, or I am the exception. Like this is my favorite recently, and even during the Peru trip I kept thinking the same thing, like I am the exception, everything works out in my favor. Trust me, if you want to have the best breakthrough year, want to make 2026 your year, then you can start early. You don't have to wait till Jan 1st. All my clients have already started taking that aligned action. So start taking that aligned action right now. Lock in December and you will see miracles happen at the beginning of 2026. That was it for today's video, you guys. I hope you manifest the impossible. If you do have a success story to share, even if it's small, even if it's something little, please do share it in the comments down below. We're all here to inspire each other. I love building this community with you. I remember I got a recent success story from a client who said she spoke about the free coffee method with her friend, and her friend actually manifested free coffee. And I know manifesting free coffee is such a small thing, but even something like that, when my client shared with me, I immediately posted it as a story on Instagram. I genuinely feel so happy when you guys send me DMs or when you leave your success stories in the comments down below. It honestly uplifts me so much, and I feel so inspired and motivated. Like you guys are my motivation, honestly. So yeah, if you have any success story, any small or big win, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Lots of love. Bye.